What's going on? Welcome to Creating Cash Flow. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the 8:30 a.m. Eastern live stream that goes on every morning, Monday through Friday. And yesterday, I had to take care of a few personal things. So rather than having a live stream at 8:30, I had just a regular post go live at 8:30. So every morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, you will definitely be able to see something here. So we'll have some great content for you. And creating cash flow, the purpose of this channel is for me to share my learnings about what I am doing to build passive income and how it's going. So I just share my thoughts, my learnings, everything here, start the conversation. And feel free to chime into the comments down below. Would love to know your thoughts on anything I say or anything else that's on your mind in terms of building wealth, personal finance, anything there. So if you didn't see my shorts yesterday, I posted two shorts, which is new. I haven't posted a lot of shorts before. So I am also going to try and start posting more shorts. But with that, the content of the short is more important. I basically said that I sold 50% of my Bitcoin portfolio for a 26% gain over the past 2 years, which is true. And I kind of wanted to talk here about why I did that and then where I ended up reinvesting that money. So first, I let's talk about why. So first of all, Bitcoin has a ton of positive news right now. It is spiking. I got in at Bitcoin. Well, I got in way back when it was at like 12,000. And then since then, I gained a lot of money. Once I got all of the money back that I had put in, I took some out. So I've kind of intermittently been playing with Bitcoin since 2016, 2018. 2018. So I wish 2016. No, but since about 2018, I've been kind of buying in, selling, buying in, selling, and it feels like such a risky thing, and that's kind of where I want to start with the why. So first of all, I was just looking at my overall portfolio, and I started just feeling, and this was by no specific thing told me this, but just by like in general feeling, I was like, wow, I have more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency than I thought I had in my portfolio. And I wasn't sure how much I liked that. It felt like had too much for my overall portfolio to have that much invested in crypto or in Bitcoin. So just a general sentiment, I felt like it was too much. Next is, I already mentioned there's so much excitement. There's a big wave in crypto right now, especially with Bitcoin. So with that, I didn't want to sell out of too much of my crypto because obviously I want to be able to benefit from the excitement, the wave, and crypto is very volatile. So while it's going up, I figured let me get out 50% of my money, kind of hedge my bets, but also leave some in there that it's not going to break me, it's going to be fine. I'm going to be able to ride the wave if it continues to go up. The final piece on why is I kind of think that crypto is still going to have a lot of its ups and downs. I mean, the general stock market has its general ups and downs, but I sold at just about 53.5. So when Bitcoin was valued at 53,500, and the big thing there is I believe it will probably go back down at some point below 53.5. So once the 50% that I kept in hits a certain, I don't know, a certain percentage return, I'll probably just sell out of it again. And then as things go down, I'll keep watching it and see if it's going to be worth it to get back in, just based on projections and general public sentiment and how things are going. Again, I could be totally wrong, but that's kind of how I'm thinking about crypto and why I sold 50% of my portfolio. So let's talk about where I decided to invest that money instead. So I want to keep my portfolio diversified. I think that's really important for me. So I was looking at two different ETFs. Well, there were a handful that I was looking at, but primarily two different ETFs and one REIT. So I'll start with the REIT. The REIT is called PSA, which is public storage. And it's, right now it's down a little bit. So I've kind of been eyeing it like something that I want to be able to buy more of. But overall, in my portfolio, it's up over 200%. And as you know, if you watch this channel, I really like to invest for the long term. So rarely am I thinking, what will this turnaround be in 1 year or 2 years? I'm thinking, what will this be in 5 years and 10 years? And if you look at PSA over the past 5, 10 years, it's done extremely well. I think I have it written here. I think it's up 62% over the past 5 years. So it's done extremely well. I feel confident about investing in PSA. And so of the 50% of my Bitcoin portfolio that I sold, I split that into thirds. So 1/3 went to PSA, and then the other 2/3 went to two different ETFs. So the next ETF that I invested in is called VIG, which is a Vanguard growth dividend ETF. And I've also had money invested in that. That has also had solid growth over the past 5 years. And I think it's just a relatively safe fund to be in. Vanguard does a really good job. They're low cost funds. So I think it's a 0.04% fee on VIG. So I feel very good about putting my money in there. And I also feel confident about the future of that. And finally, I put the remaining third plus the little extra, because if you break it up third, third, and third, it doesn't come out exactly. So the majority, I guess you could say, but the third is I put in SCHD, which is the Schwab Dividend ETF, which I've talked about here. That ETF has kind of taken the internet by storm. Everyone's calling it the holy grail of ETFs right now. But overall, looking at my portfolio before I sold the Bitcoin and after, I feel better about it. I also think that despite the fact that Bitcoin over the past 5 years is up over like 1,000%, and all of these averaged out over the past 5 years is only up about 50%. The cool thing about this is these will start paying me dividends, which Bitcoin, I don't know how to earn dividends in Bitcoin. Maybe some people know how. I have no idea. So for me, it's just like a stock that you just ride. It's super volatile, and I'm not really sure how it's going to take in the general public yet, as nobody is. But I think there's some positive sentiment right now. But we've seen that before, and we've also seen it dip. I believe in the past it was up at like 48,000, and then it dipped all the way back down to 30,000. So I'm thinking we still have a few more of those roller coasters ahead of us with Bitcoin. So again, that's where I put my money is PSA, VIG, and SCHD, and all of those do have dividend payouts. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have for today. I do have another short launching, so if you aren't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I'm looking for regular shorts, and then talking about them in more detail the next morning. So that should go live a little bit later. So be sure to subscribe so that you can get notified for that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about what I said, go ahead and leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure to address them. Have a great day. Bye.